All right, I'm gonna try this again. Anyway, basically, the '06 movie. Now, hopefully, the other ones do too. My wife said the other ones weren't as good, but hang on a second. Let me make sure this is going to send. Yeah. So basically, in the thing, it portrays like what leftists in general, depend no matter what corner of the world you're in. It's what my wife calls suicidal empathy. Where there's always out group preference. So wherever the communist is, it's all about like the people who are on the outside of our society. We got to worry about them but not as much concern, for in group preference. So, and it's always about like they appeal to feminine thinking because that's feminine thinking left to its own devices. Which, man, if I start, I'm not gonna have enough time for the bandwidth of the audio or whatever you call it here because it doesn't let me if I spend too much time on it. But they look at the limousine socialist cliche is a cliche for a reason, especially females. It's worse with females. Like she could never be without her Versace handbags, and she could never be without her, all of the things that girls tend to like to have and flaunt around. And even the most diehard. So I always found it funny that there's a couple out there. Oh God, that one that she's everyone's stepmom. She doesn't work now. The porn star. I was so amused by the fact she said she's a socialist because it's like, okay, hold on, I'm gonna send this and finish. Forgot her name, but anyway, I believe I forgot her name. Um, from like the '80s and '90s. Anyway, and I'm like, you are a socialist, and then I'm like, of course you are. Like literally, you're the definition of decadence. Of course, of course, you're a socialist. Um, and in the film, they portray this because now, of course, you're promising one thing, which is decadence for average people. On the other hand, you're also promising the roof of equality to be set real super low. And they portray the female disappointment with the thing they advocate because we've all met that the man hate thing is just an extra layer, which is kind of new in socialism. Like the girl you were telling me about, the lesbian you were telling me about, the lesbian quote unquote. She's not. Most of them are not lesbians. They're women that are pissed off because of a dick.